Hey guys, CopperTop here with 3C Gaming, also known as 3CG. Wanted to talk about the new update that's coming out. Everybody's talking about it. Coming out sometime in October. No exact date. The 1.4. I want to talk about how it's going to affect the Darkzone PvP, especially focusing on the 1 to 14 bracket, which is what we specialize in and where we play. I don't know how much the update is actually going to affect us, to be honest. So when they're talking about time to kill and nerfing the NPCs, a lot of that's going to be focused on the level 30 in-game higher gear score brackets. So as much as the actual 1.4 update, how it's going to affect the 1 to 14 bracket, I don't think it's going to affect it much. Loot drops, I don't know how it's going to affect it, to be honest, because they talk about how the loot is going to be more plentiful with groups and so on and so forth, but it's really focused on the in-game level 30. So if there's going to be any changes with the loot in the Dark Zone 1 to 14, I don't think they're really talking about it. So kind of a big question mark there. But the one thing that everybody's talking about, it has been acknowledged, they know about it, guys. It's going to go away. And that is your high ends, your level 14 high ends. Everybody has them. Stop denying them. Stop acting like you don't have them. Stop putting purples on and taking screenshots and then putting your golds back on and going out there and killing people. They're going to go away. Now I know there's rumors of how it's going to happen, where they're going to go, and the way it makes sense to me, and I have no official anything on this, is that it's just like when you pick up a teal item in the underground. Let's say you're level 30 guys running you through the underground. He's getting you loot. He drops you a couple teal items he don't want, just so you can take him as level 14, sell him, get some good money for him. All right, done it several times. That teal item doesn't have a gear score. It doesn't show anything. It just shows level 30 and it is red, and you cannot equip it. That's what's going to happen to your high ends. Mark my words. Watch. They're going to be level 30 and you won't be able to use them. The only thing I don't know is what's going to happen to them from then on. If you transfer them over to one of your other characters, what gear score are they going to be? There might be a flat number that they're going to be. Either way, you're not going to be able to use them on your level 14 character. So what does that mean for our bracket? It means nothing. It really doesn't mean anything. It means that you did a lot of farming and you're going to have to do a lot more. And but you're going to be farming from purples. We've all farmed for purples. This isn't the first time we've had to farm for purples. So I've been farming purples from a long time before when I had high ends from doing search and destroy missions. So I don't mind I don't mind farming for purples. I don't mind everybody having purples. The gameplay is going to feel the same. The only difference that we may feel is that the NPCs might feel like they have a little bit more strength to them than they used to. But honestly, we all know, we all stay in DZ 1 and 2 pretty much anyways, unless you're manhunt and you're running away. Doesn't mean that we haven't gone up higher than that and fought battles, but generally, we all know where we stay around. We've got our little cesspools of people and where they enter in. So that's the only major difference I think is going to be. The player on player action is going to be the same. It should feel the same. He's going to have purples. I'm going to have purples. All your attachments are still going to be there. So what are you really losing? Now though, I've heard some people say, "Wow, the gear that I get now, the purple is just it's terrible." Then you farm more. You keep going till you find the right stuff. I understand. I've gotten so much crap high-end gear from farming in the underground that I'll never use as well. So it's not supposed to be easy. So what does it mean for us? 3CG, we're still going to be out there. We still have our guys. I know Curse Inked, Crown King, Sean Almighty. We're going to be out there, all right? So the only thing I will say, all these big dogs out there that are talking about, I'm done. If they get rid of my hands, I'm done. I will tell you this. We're going to run these servers. We'll be out there. We'll be waiting for you. So, look, I'm not a cocky guy generally. I never admit to trying to be one of the top players out there. I've got dropped many times. But if all the great players are going to leave with high ends, that's going to leave a really weak bracket for us to dominate. I'm just saying. I will say this. Our playtime in the level 1 to 14 bracket will probably decrease if everything that they're saying about this 1.4 update is true. And I can't even say that. It's not if it's true. It is true. But if it really turns out to be what all we're hoping for it to be, if they nerf these NPCs, that the time to kill has changed drastically enough to where I can run with my level 30 character comfortably, I'm going to do it. So what does that mean? It doesn't mean I won't be in the level 1 to 14 bracket. I already said we're going to be out there. Alright? What it does mean is you may see me out in the level 30, guys. My 231 plus bracket character, you'll probably see him out there. I've always had a decent character. I'm just like everybody else. I felt like after the 201 plus Darkzone bracket and it became this 231, it was a huge jump. It felt like a big jump going from a 160 to 201, but it became manageable with good drops and good gear. I feel like I can't get there now with this 231 plus gear score bracket. So I'm going to give it a shot. I hope that they're doing exactly what they say they're doing, and it's going to turn out just like it's supposed to. And if it does, then it just means that I'm going to have two different areas that I can play. I can get on my level 30 character now and use them from other things besides just farming the underground and getting new skins and recalibrating my level 14 character stuff. I'll be actually using for the game, and that's inside and outside the Dark Zone, guys. They're talking about groups of guys and named enemies out in the open world. I can't wait. That's a whole nother video. But focus on the Dark Zone. We'll be out there. We'll be there. And I want to get this one thing out too. There's rumors of people talking about if you take it and you put on your level 30 character, that maybe when they fix that issue with the level 14 high ends, if you have them on your level 30 character, it won't affect them and then you can transfer back. I'm not going to do it, guys. I'm not going to do it. I'm done with it. Even if that is the case and that does work, they're going to fix that. And I don't think you're talking about a month or two that they're going to fix that. They know about it already. They're going to fix it quick. So get out there, start farming, guys. I'll be farming with you. We'll be fighting over chests. We'll be fighting over supply drops. I look forward to it. So till then, I will be out there with my high ends, and I will use them as much as I possibly can until it's done. But I've already started getting my purples, so I've already started collecting gear. Got another level 14 guy that I can do the same thing with, start getting purples. So I will be out there. But until then, guys, see you on the streets.